Hey friends, good evening. It's Nicole Pro's Sparkle Junkie, and I am live tonight in a YouTube hop. Hello, hello. I want to see. I need to make sure that I'm in the right place. So, hold please. Okay, okay. I need to find myself at. What's everybody doing out there today? Search. There we go. So, okay, lives. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, sorry about that. Hey, I'm making a really fun door hanger today, and let's just make sure if anybody's out there, please let me know that you have found me. Because I know that my YouTube the channel changed, and so I want to make sure that I'm in the right place. Oh yeah, there I am. Yay, I'm here. I'm glad that I checked that out. Okay, guys, so enough of the chit chat. I am in a YouTube hop with Take 5, and there's been several creators throughout the day. We are, I'm last in line, so thanks for being here. I appreciate it so much. And as soon as I get ready to do this here in a second, I'm going to take my camera and show you what I'm doing, but I just want to, oh, there's Mary. Hi, Mary. Okay, and we've got Christy here too. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get going on this, you guys. So here, I'm going to move my camera down, so you're just going to see my workspace, okay? So here's my round that I'm using, and I will be staining this with a burnt umber. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this paint and put it here, and use a baby wipe. Y'all can see my big pile of trash over here. Sorry about that. I did not have time to really worry too much about getting my overhead camera set up too. I was having issues. I couldn't get things to work right for me. So anyway, it is what it is. So I'm just taking this and just, using it more or less as a stain, because I want a wood look, right? And this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Just using a baby wipe and your burnt umber paint. One reason why I want to use this as opposed to an actual stain is because I will be using some heat transfer vinyl, and the heat transfer vinyl, I'm guessing, would not stick very well to, an actual stain that was kind of oily or whatever. So this is my way of getting around that. And I'm doing my best to kind of go with the grain of the fabric, or with the grain of the wood. So there we go. Got that looking decent. I'm gonna try to get it dry a little bit. I have not Yeah, I guess it is plugged in. But I do have some other things here. Okay. So let's dry this off a little bit. Just want it to be not wet feeling. We're going to use some of my Sparkle Junkie glitter today and make this really, really cool. I decided that I wanted to do a patriotic craft. So I hope you will enjoy it. Maybe I'll inspire you a little bit. Hey, Jeannie. Good to see you. I need to make sure this is not wet because I want stuff to stick on it. So taking just a little bit of extra time here. All right. So we want that to look real good and rustic, like a vintage wood, right? Okay. Here is where I'm going to start. So this is, I cut this with my Cricut. This is a masking film, or you can use it like I'm going to tonight, more or less as a stencil. So I've cut it out. I haven't I just peeled the outside edge. I haven't done any of the other, cut out any of the other things, but I needed to transfer it. So I've got it on transfer tape. And we're going to cut this cute little boot right here. All right. Now you want to make sure you get this down good. So I'm just using this little squeegee. And now I should be able to peel off the transfer tape here. Okay. Now there's a few things, the way I'm going to be doing this, there are a few things I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. Just because of the way that the stencil cut, but I like because it has stars on it. You probably can, let's see if you can see. Well, okay, the lighting isn't real good, but there are stars on this boot. So let's get our X-Acto, because I know the first thing I want to do is do the stars. So I'm just going to use my X-Acto and cut so those stars are separate. Now, another thing, if I would have had more time, I could have just done some, what's the word I want to use? I could have done some changes to this file, and I could have made it cut those, but I knew it really wouldn't take a whole lot of time, so I just went ahead and decided I was going to do this. Now we're going to pull up just the area where the stars need to be. Okay. If I can get a hold of it. Ouch! So just the area for the stars. This stuff sticks pretty darn good. All right, get in there. All right, so now we've got that. And we're going to use our Mod Podge. Get a sort of a smaller brush. And the areas where the stars, where I've pulled up the stars, I'm going to put Mod Podge on that. Hopefully this is going to work well. In my head, it seemed like it would, so. This is just helping me to get that glue and then, you know, subsequently the glitter in the place where I want it to be. And I just thought about it probably would have been smarter for me to paint this white underneath here, but we'll see. It might not make too much of a difference. I'm hoping, because it's not real dark. The wood isn't real dark, so. Okay. I just noticed I need to really cut this as well right here. Okay. I think I'm going to peel this piece as well, because that'll be part of a star then. Okay. Let's get that off my finger and get more glue here. All right. Okay, now I'm going to use my Sparkle Junkie Golden Grace for this. So it's just a gold, really pretty gold color. And we're just going to pour that on there. We'll tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Get that to stick. All right. Don't want to cover that up yet because I'm going to need to pour back in there. Let's get a piece of paper that we can dump that off onto. Okay, so I can still see some places that needs a little more help. So we're going to put some more glue down here. I want those stars to be as sharp as and crisp as possible. Okay. All right. Coverage looks pretty good on there. So let's go ahead and get this excess glitter back in the bottle. Okay, so here's where some of the little magic happens here. Lid. And now now we're going to peel this area that's outside of the stars. Okay. You may have to coax it just a little bit. Okay, let me trim that down. That'll be trash. And as you can see now, that star area, the stars that we put down there is really showing through well. We got to go for our next color. All right. A little bit of cleanup is going to be required, but I like it. So I think we'll do red here and blue here, and we'll just see. We'll just see. There was probably a better way to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. So listen, use what you got, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. Now, let me dry this just a little bit because I don't want the next layer of glitter to stick to that. So I'm going to try to just dry it a little bit. Now we're going to do the red. I might just end up doing red. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. All right. So here's where we come in with the red. And be careful when you get around those stars. So what I'm going to do is just do, I don't know, a quarter of it here, fourth of it, and then put some glitter down so it doesn't dry on me. Okay, this is my Sparkle Junkie Red Holly. So this is leftover from Christmas, but still works. Still works for a lot of other holidays, such as, you know, we used it at Valentine's Day. We used it now for the Patriotic craft too. All right. Let's just keep going with that. Let's just keep going. Yes, I am bringing glitter to Jasper. And I'm going to be able to offer it at a better price, because what I have for the longest time, I think what I've done now is kind of changed it, but for the longest time, I've had to include shipping in my prices on my website, but I won't have to worry about that if you're just gonna, you know, carry it out. So I'll have a better price than I normally have had in the past. Okay. Hi, Marvin. Thanks. So it's not looking too bad so far. I like it. I like it. It's got, you got to have a little bit of, you know, detail stuff going on here, but no big deal. It's kind of fun, I think, filling everything in and getting sparkly. All right, let's just go down here too. And now we'll cover that up. Yay. Yay. Now I have to say, if I was going to put this like outside, I probably would want to definitely use some sort of a sealer. I would suggest a spray sealer, but I haven't technically tried that yet. So what I'm going to say is be cautious, because you don't really want to spray so much that you take the sparkle out of the glitter. And I feel like that could happen if you get too crazy with it. Okay. So see what we've got. My lighting. I'm sorry, guys. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. Now, up here, there's like a bootstrap. A bootstrap. And two sides. So let me peel this off. Okay. And we'll do the two sides as well. Now the outline here, I think I'm going to leave that. It is blue, so it'll match the theme that we're going with for sure. Let me do this. I'm going to take some of this off of here. Sorry. And I'm trying to figure out, I think I would really like to do blue up here. And we'll just have to see, because I know I've got the blue outline, but we'll just have to make it work. Some of this because I got a little crazy with that glue there. All right. I want to, since we're keeping that blue, I'm just gonna remove some of the glue that I got right there. In the end, you might not even be able to tell, but we'll see. Okay, so this blue is not my glitter. Unfortunately, I have not released the blue quite yet. I'm going to have some blue for your summer colors, but I don't have it yet, so we're using someone else's blue. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'll have to just make a little mix out of that maybe, because I forgot to dump my red back in there. But everybody needs a little bit of a patriotic glitter mix, right? I mean, possibly I could even use that at the bottom of the boot. Maybe a little happy mistake. Now, I'm deciding this is going to take 2 coats for this blue, because it's really not covering as well as mine was. I'm throwing no shade, I'm just being honest. So we're going to put a little bit more. I think it's because most of the pieces on this blue are just bigger chunks. Okay. Now there's a little area there. I'm just wanting to move things around a little bit. Okay. So let me do something here real quick and put this in a jar, because I need to get it out of my way. So this will just be my Patriotic mix jar. All right. Put some lids back on here. Where does this one go? Oh, on the one that I got. Duh. So looky there. We've got a little red and blue all mixed together. And now let's decide for the bottom part here what color we want to use, because I'm really liking that blue up there. It's such a pretty color blue. Let me peel this part back. Come on. Hey, my friends. I love the sparkle too, and I feel like this is going to be really cute. I think so. All right. Just cleaning that edge up a little bit. I didn't really think about leaving that when I first started, so, but I think it's going to be great. All right. let's just, yeah, I think I'm just going to do this mix down there. I think that'll be pretty. So let's do that. Let me get my paintbrush back. And again, I think I'll do part of it. And then do the other part so that the paint doesn't dry up on me. Or the glue, you know what I mean. All right, so let's see how this is going to look down here now. It almost looks like Superwoman, doesn't it? It looks a lot like Superwoman. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like it. It almost gives it a purple hue, mixing those two colors. But I like it. All right. What do you guys think? You like the mix of the colors? And then get right up in here in this corner. Okay. And here we go. There's our cowboy boot. There she actually I put on my description cowgirl boot, okay? So I think it's more of a cowgirl boot. Okay, I'm going to lay that to the side for a second while I get this put back in here. Yeah, I like the mix. I think it'd be cool if I had some big silver stars too to stick in there. That's something I can look for, maybe. All right. Part do. What is it? Dose. Part dose. We need to put some words on here. And I think I've done a good job at figuring out what I wanted to say. So we'll see if you guys think it's funny. I think it's funny. I need to get my little, I've got a little iron here. Let me get it plugged in. I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. Let's plug this in. I thought I had a little thingy dooder to set this in. I'm sure that I did, but it's not in sight. So we're going to turn it up to 3. Okay. All right, now, so what I did for the words is I cut those on the Cricut as well. And I ran out of time and I didn't get them weeded. But it'll be okay because it shouldn't take too long. It's not that difficult. All right. I will give you a little bit of advice. I recently bought myself some new blades for my Cricut. I was having a lot of problems with it just not cutting all the thing. You just purchased this mat. I love mine. I could not wait when it was first released to get it, and it was a little bit hefty for me as far as the price goes, but I decided that it was just going to be too valuable to me to not have one, right? Okay, so I'm putting this down, and I'm double guessing. I'm second guessing where I want to put it because I do want to put like a little bit of a bow. Let's see here. Let's see here. Because this is the other word. So it says, oh, shoot. It ran off the edge there. I'm going to have to go with it. I'll make it work. Anyway, it says America, y'all. Okay, I was telling you my Cricut wasn't printing right. It didn't want to behave, and it was, I wonder if I can like make that look like it's behind the boot, maybe. That might work. It wasn't printing right. It was not going through my substance, you know, the just wasn't working right for me. And so I started thinking, I have not changed the blade since I had bought the darn thing. And so I thought, you know what, dummy, get yourself some new blades. I did, and it cuts like butter now. Okay, it's wonderful. All right, let me just make sure. I feel like I've kind of got that pretty even there. Okay, and then let's just iron this on here. Yeah, that moved on me, but it'll be okay because there's no going back now. No going back now. I don't know what I know what I did before I had a Cricut. I struggled to get lettering because I am not good at hand lettering things. I would print something off of the printer, trace it, and then paint it in, and it still would be looking not all that great. And now I have the ability to make my lettering look really nice, and I love it. I really do. Okay, now let's see if that is down good. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's gonna pull right up off of there. Okay, and there's one more step because I did cut, this is just like a background, and I did cut the same thing out of this, which I cannot really see right now. Okay, there it is. So we're gonna lay this on top of the black. In Cricut, it's called an offset. So this vinyl is a little different than the other vinyl because I had to cut it not mirrored. Typically you will mirror your vinyl. This didn't work that way because it's got a, you know, design printed side there. So we got to do it a little differently. And I thought that could be a good learning moment for everybody as well. Okay, let's see. There's a little place there, a little place here, and a little place here. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, now I'm going to get back out that the transfer sheet that I used earlier. I shouldn't have folded it up, but I did, but it's okay. It doesn't really stick to itself that bad. Okay, we're going to use the transfer tape. Let's just do it up here on this. Got some wrinkles. Okay. Now, let's just hope this works the way it's supposed to. A lot of times with me, you're going to get me trying things for the first time. Because you just got to try things sometimes, and I'm not afraid to do it live. You just took your Cricut out of the box. Oh, Cindy, you will love it once you get to using it on a regular basis. I promise you. I promise you. All right, let me scratch this down a little bit. Now, I'm hoping that this will pull up. I'm hoping. Yep, see there, it's pulling up. You may have to work with it a little bit. Oops. I'll let go of it. Be careful when you're pulling this off. You don't want to stretch. You don't want to stretch that vinyl because it'll mess things up for you. I would probably not do this on a regular basis, but for one word here for this one project, it should be fine. Well, it's wanting to argue with me. There we go. All right, now let's get the eye. Do you always find like you're having to clear your throat a lot during this time of the year? Because I sure do. You have a silhouette. Oh, I know there's a lot of you're either silhouette or you're Cricut people, and I know that there's a lot of people who prefer the silhouette. I've just never had one. But I mean, the things you can do with the Cricut, they update stuff all the time, and I feel like it does everything I need it to do. All right, so now we've got that on here. And we can lay this right here on top of the black. I just wanted that to really kind of give it a good offset there to show up. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this plastic, let me see here. I feel like it could possibly, yeah, it doesn't like that plastic. Okay. I would have been better off using a, sticky vinyl for this, like a permanent vinyl. Let's see if I protect it. I was looking for that. I was looking for my Teflon the other day and I didn't find it. And now I need it again. I'm just going to try a piece of paper and see if that works for me. If I can get that to stick just a little bit. Oh no, it doesn't. It does not like that plastic. But it is working. Okay. So it is sticking. So what I'm going to do is trim this right here. And we'll go over it real good with just the paper. Okay. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. I still need to get to the bow. Got a little bit of the glitter come up there, but whoop. Okay, one more time now. We'll get this put down real good. Okay. Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. I don't think that was the proper way to do it, but it's the way I did it. Okay. I really like that. That's about cute. Really cute. Sound like Forrest Gump. Jenny. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, so here's the ribbon I've got. Let's see. Let's just turn this off. I know that little thing to hold it in is here somewhere, but not sure where it's at. Here's the ribbon I've got. And I'm a little worried about using this one because it's so big, but we're gonna go with it. Let me do this. Let me set this over here. I'm not going to do a real huge bow. Let's see here. I can always trim a tail back. Okay. We'll do maybe one loop of each. Let's do the red next. I haven't even used this yet. I'm not sure where I got it. Place and time. Maybe Joann's. I'm not sure. Maybe. This ribbon, I think I got it because I thought it would be good for Patriotic, but also nautical, you know. Okay. I like that. Let's do this. Let's put that up there. So we got some at the bottom, some at the top. And then this one is just a Dollar Tree. Haven't used it yet either. Twist. Make the loop. Twist. Make the loop. This one's going to come up here. All right. Now I need, you can use a zip tie or you can use these Chanel stems. I like the Chanel stems. And we're just going to pull it tight here in the middle and twist it around. Does it always take YouTube a long time to upload lives? Yes. If you pre-record and then upload, it does take quite a while. It's not a quick thing. All right, so let's just figure out how we're going to do this here. It might even just be cute over here on the side. I'm thinking maybe on the side there instead of right at the top. Let me get all these out of the way. Yeah. We can trim these if we need. That's adorable. Boy, it got hot in here all of a sudden. Whee! Where did my glue tool go? There it is. There it is. Unplug that. Plug that in. We're gonna let that do its thing. But I thought I might have a piece of bling to put in there at the top. Or I might not. I know where it would probably be. Probably in my little case there. That's probably where it is. Okay. We're waiting on that to warm up because I wasn't prepared. Sorry, y'all. Let me grab this. Let's see. I think I've got some old jewelry right here. And I'm not sure. have a piece that'll work well in the bow. But I haven't done a whole lot of Patriotic, so I would think I might. Let's dig. Now that's pretty. I'd really like to have something that has more of a red to it though. That's more brown. You would think that I would still have some patriotic colors left in here, or even like a little flag. Seems like I did have a little flag. Where you at? Oh, it's a cute little rose. Blue. Maybe it's over here. Those are some red earrings. I don't really like that. Well, darn. Darn it anyway. Okay, so that's not gonna pan out the way I wanted it to. I'm wondering about using that heart. It almost kind of looks a little bit, it looks a little bit Westernish, do you think? Oh, wow. That's a long time. It shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else can answer that question or not. When you're actually live, I thought it was, it would show up a little quicker than that. Okay. Let me look over here one more time. May just end up doing a gold piece in the middle. This kind of looks like fireworks. All right, we'll audition those two things out there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to just trim this off. If you're live, it shouldn't take that long. Okay. That's kind of what I thought too. Okay, we're going to do it to the side. Just put that right like that. Now, like that. So there's that option. It's a little bigger, or we could go a little smaller. I almost feel like I like the little smaller one, to be honest with you, but this one does look like fireworks. I like the bigger one. Huh. All right, so we're going to go with this one. That's my executive decision. Thanks, Jeannie. All right. Yeah, I like the big one too. After looking at it a little closer. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Well, I'm glad that you guys were here today, and thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you have not joined Take 5, I encourage you to do so. You'll find us on Facebook, and then we do these hops here on YouTube right now once a month, and we just really enjoy having you here. All right, so there's our project. Just in time, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment. I'll do what I can to get it answered for you. And you guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.